Hey everyone, it's iTalkApple, and in this video I'll be demonstrating Preview. It's an app that comes on your Mac, and it's been updated for Lion, so I figured I'd feature it in a video. It's a great app that I feel a lot of people don't take advantage of. There's tons of features, you can use it for a lot of different things. It's meant to be used for viewing PDFs and images, and you can also, now in Lion, view Office documents with it. So if you don't have Microsoft Word or iWork or something, then Office documents will automatically open in Preview. So let's open the app up. Oops. And you can see nothing actually opens unless you're opening a document. So I can right click on the icon and open a recently opened document. So I'll open this Lion Gesture cheat sheet PDF because I think that it kind of goes with the theme of the video. So this is the new Preview. I'll just quickly go through the toolbar. You've got your zoom buttons, or you can zoom in with gestures if you've got a magic trackpad. And then the hand tools for moving around the screen if you're zoomed in. Then you've got your text tool, the selection tool. You can select any part of your PDF or image and then crop it using the Command K shortcut. And then we've got the annotations toolbar, and I'll get to that a little later. On the right side, you've got your different viewing options. So, for example, you can view your PDF this way. So you've got your pages, like a preview of all your pages, and then you can select a page to jump right to it. Really useful for a long document. Another thing that's useful for a long document is this view. It's a table of contents view. So like if you've got a product manual and it's in PDF form, usually they'll have like different chapters, and you can jump to each chapter this way. And then you've got this content view where you can just view all the pages of the document. Okay, so let's go through the annotations toolbar, because this is really like the most fun part of the app. It's really useful for, well, really anything you can think of. You can use them for screenshots, which is one of the most obvious uses. So you can annotate screenshots to point certain parts of the screenshot out. You can also do it for documents to point a certain part of the document out. It's also useful for creating like silly pictures. So on the very left hand side, you've got your shape tool. So you can choose between rectangle, oval, line, and arrow. Let's just use the rectangle, and I can select this area here. You can change the color, and you can change the thickness of the stroke. Whoops. And the arrow, to show you what that's like, you can point something out. It's got a dotted line, so I'll change that to, well, I'll make it a full line. And next is your highlighting tool. So let's zoom in here so I can show you what actually happens when you highlight. It's really nice because it's not just like a big block of yellow like this. This is what you would get if you use a highlighter tool in Microsoft Word. But let me let go here. You can see it highlights each line separately. I think it looks a lot nicer. And you can also change the color of your highlighter if you like. Underline tool underlines all the text that you select. Same idea with the strike through tool, except it crosses out the text that you select. And you can change the color. Let's make that red. So let's do it again. Now it's red. And next tool is the text tool. So let's find a good spot to do this. You can click that, and you can just create a text box and add your text. Whoops, I spelled hello wrong. You can highlight this and then click this little A button, or hit Command T on your keyboard to bring up the font panel and change the font and the size. And you'll see there's this little drop down arrow. If you click that, you can actually change this to a speech bubble or a thought bubble, and that's where like making images a little more fun comes in. So if you've got like a picture of your dog or something, you can make it a thought bubble, this, and then you can make it say yum, you know, if your dog's eating or something. So yeah, that's the text tool. And the next option is for adding notes. I'll click that and show you what I mean. If you're giving insight on a PDF or an image or something, you can simply point to the area that you want to comment on. And I could write like change font size of title. It's like my suggestion, I guess, for the document. This next one here, signature, is really cool. It's what a lot of people are excited about in Preview Online. It's a new feature. So I can hit this drop down arrow and you'll see I have two signatures here. So I can select the iTalkApple one and I could add a signature to a document that way. And adding your signatures is really fun and easy. You go to create signature from built-in iSight and you hold up a piece of paper and it just scans your signature into the app. And that's the annotations toolbar. So that's pretty much most of what I wanted to show you. A few more things. Preview obviously has full screen mode because it's Lion, and Apple apps do have full screen mode. So here we go. Scrolling through is also nice. It's nice transitions, and you can still access your toolbar like this. And the final feature I want to show you is versions. I'll probably make a separate video dedicated to versions, but basically if you go to the file menu, instead of just save and save as, you get save a version. So if I click that, it'll save a version of my document, and now I can go to the title bar here and click the drop down arrow and go to browse all versions, and there should only really be two versions. We've got the edited version here, and you can see you can go on the side and look through like all your edits. Today 7:39, today 7:30, today 7:14, because it's been auto saving. So I'll go to today at 5:56 because I've opened this document many times before. And so this is the original PDF. I can hit restore. And now I'm back to the unedited, unannotated document. And that's really all that I wanted to show you for now. If you have any more questions about Preview, let me know. I've got another video about features in Preview that I made, I think, a year ago, and I'll have links to that in the description. Although it is in Snow Leopard, it still has a lot of the same features. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Follow me on Twitter if you want to. My handle is iTalkApple, and leave a comment below with suggestions or questions or anything like that. Thanks again for watching, and have a nice day wherever you are.